Hi grade 10. This tutorial is going to show you how to use formulas to analyze our data that we've collected for cat genetics. Okay, so once you've pulled up the data, the first thing that you guys need to do is make a copy of this because you don't want to manipulate in any way our original data. So go to File, click Make a Copy, and then call it whatever your heart desires. Once your copy has appeared on your computer screen, then you need to go ahead and close the original so you don't make any mistakes. We don't want you to manipulate that data in any way at all. Okay, so here's our data, and it looks like about 32 of you have put the results of your surveys in here. Thank you for that. Now, our ultimate goal is to create a data table and a graph that shows clearly if dominant or recessive traits are more common in a population of cats. So, we're going to ignore the researcher, the location, and the cat gender columns for now. Those of you who choose to investigate the orange trait, you will want to look at the cat gender column, but we won't need to include it in our original data table or graph of dominant versus recessive traits. So the first true trait that we'll look at is short hair, which is in column D. So we're going to scroll to the end of that column, and in a cell somewhere beneath column D, this is where we're going to work our magic. So to the left of that, what you guys are going to want to do is kind of put descriptors here. So if you look at the way it's listed, I've asked for short hair, yes or no. So I've asked that this is the dominant trait. So dominant trait is short hair. So we're going to scroll down again. And so we're going to count the yeses first. So yes, which means the dominant trait. Now what I'm going to do is put a formula in cell D35. So I'm going to put equals. And then I'm going to type in the words count if. That's the name of the formula we need, and it comes up right here. Then here it even tells you what you need. The first you need a range, and then a comma, and then the criterion. So our range are all of the cells that we want to total. So I'm going to go up there to cell D2, click and drag all the way to the bottom, which in this case is D32. And you'll see that in yellow or orange it gives the range of the cells that we're going to count. So then you need a comma. Now we need to identify what we're asking the spreadsheet to count. So in this case, it's not a number because we actually want it to look at words. We want it to total yeses or nos and not number values. So we're going to need to use a quotation mark, and here we're going to actually type in the word yes. And we're going to close it with another quotation mark, close the entire formula with a parentheses, hit enter, and voila. There is our total of yeses for short hair. So 23 of our cats had short hair. Now, of course, we need to do the same thing for our long hair gene, which is recessive, so we'll put no, which means recessive. Then we're going to use the same formula again, so equals, count, if. I'm going to click it. Now I'm going to go through and highlight the exact same cells as last time. Comma, but this time I'm going to do quotation marks no instead of yes. Enter, and now you'll see that there are our totals. So 23 of our cats showed a dominant long-haired or short-haired gene, and 8 of our cats showed the recessive long-hair gene. Okay, so now what you guys need to do is use those same formulas for all of the other columns. So you'll need to do agouti, white. Actually, you guys should skip piebald because that one's not obviously yes or no. So go ahead and do the orange trait and then the full pigment trait as well. The piebald trait, only those of you that chose to discuss incomplete dominance will look at that one. That should actually probably be a separate graph, kind of as like a bookend. So you'll really only be analyzing the traits that would include short hair, agouti, white, piebald, orange, and then the bold gene. Okay, I hope this helps. Or the full pigment gene. Hope this helps you guys, and if you don't know how to make a data table or a graph based on the data here, please let me know so that I can help you out with this. I can post a video about that as well. Okay, hope this helps you out. Get your work done. Bye.